Hello, everybody. Welcome to Japan. We are in Kawasaki for the B-League. Kawasaki Brave Thunders and Yokohama B-CORSAIRS in a battle of Eastern Conference teams. Here in the Tokiyu Dresser Todoroki Arena. And if you like jazz music, this is the place to be, at least of late. Hearing some nice jazz music, getting us ready for the start of this game between two teams that come into this one. It's going to be a competitive one. We would imagine these two teams, Yokohama, a little bit higher in the standings with 19 wins, 28 defeats in 7th place. Kawasaki down in 12th at 13 and 34, but they're coming off a win over Koshigaya Alphas, and will probably be backing themselves. Well, definitely will be backing themselves in this game. They're going to have to play well against Yokohama, who've had some success of late, although they lost in midweek. You can see right there their recent results. And look at the roster of Yokohama. How about Arai, one of the youngsters? Excited. I'm really excited to see him play today. And also Yonesu of the home team Kawasaki coming off his big game, 5 3-pointers. And everybody always wants to come and see Seiya Ando, one of those worth the price of admission guards, especially when he is on. That nice pass to Caleb Tarjewski. Here he is stepping out, knocking down the three. Between he and Yonesu, in fact, we could end up with a real three-point shooting contest. It depends how things unfold. But they are certainly capable of going off, and formerly of Shimane Susuno Magic last season, joined Yokohama. You know, and clearly every team has high expectations. I think probably Yokohama had higher expectations coming into this season. They've had some key injuries. But they were definitely outclassed against Utsunomiya Bricks on Wednesday. That being said, it was really close in the first half. And then once the second half started, things got away from this Yokohama B-CORSAIRS team that has Seiya Ando, Gary Clark, Kiefer Ravena, Kai King, and Caleb Tarjewski in the starting 5. Kiefer Ravena, the Filipino international, had a solid start in that game against Utsunomiya. Finished with 21 points, number 15 there. So it can be an explosive backcourt, and it just really depends, you know, if these guys are. I think Lassi Toivonen likes to play faster, and fastest. Those are his 3 speeds. So get ready for that one. And meanwhile, if you look at the recent form of Kawasaki, it gives you an idea of why they would back their chances coming into this game. They have Dusan Ristic as well, has been playing some good basketball. Jeffrey Katsuhisa, the head coach, having replaced Nano Ginsburg. So they beat Alphas. They had lost a couple to Seahorses Makawa, as you saw on that graphic, which is now gone. But before that, they had won a couple games against Fighting Eagles and Nagoya. So 3 wins in their last 5 games.
Number 2, Roy Hideki Igwe.
3 wins in their last 5 games for Kawasaki Brave Thunders. You have Igwe, who came in, that was him. Emmanuel Terry, Yusushino Yama, Nomoto, Keito Nomoto, there he is. Here comes it. There's Suyama. He played very well in midweek.
Number 14, Dusan
Dusan Ristic, the Serbia international.
Number 33, Takumi Hasegawa.
And Hasegawa, 36 years old.
Number 55,
One of the veterans.
Taiga Okada.
Okada got some minutes in midweek as well. So Yamauchi, again, we'll look at that starting five. And here is Yonezu. He got off the other day in that game against Koshiyaya. I mean, once he didn't start fast, but once he made that first three, you could see that he was going to start really knocking them down one right after the other, which he did, and had his, I think, since coming back from injury, his best game. So had he been here all season, who knows? Maybe this Kawasaki team would have a much better record right now. Something else to keep an eye out on is Ando. If he does make 3 threes today, he'll have 1,100 three-pointers in his career. So that's quite a mark for any player. 1,100 threes. He now has 1,097. And he could certainly aspire to get to 15 in his career, I would think. Emmanuel Terry, Yonezu.
Number 17,
Ida, number 17.
Lightning, number 25, Roscoe Allen.
Roscoe Allen, the Hungary international.
Dynamic Beast, number 45, Jahel Muto Yamauchi.
And Yamauchi, again, another player who did well, particularly early for Kawasaki. One of the youngsters getting some minutes.
We are Kawasaki Great Thunder!
So again, it's going to be Allen, Emmanuel Terry, Yamauchi, Ida, and Yonezu for Kawasaki. Ando, Ravena, Kai King, Gary Clark, and Caleb Tarjuski for Yokohama B-CORSAIRS. Daigo Urashima, Katsuya Kume, and Keitaro Asano getting the call today, the referees. And head coach Lassi Tuovi, second full season. Been at the head of Finland's national team now for several years. And there is Jeffrey Katsuhisa, who had been the assistant coach under Nano Ginsburg, and following Ginsburg's departure, Katsuhisa was promoted to the head job at Santa Clara University. Katsuhisa. And again, he was an assistant coach for the Japan national team when Tom Hovas was in charge. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Kawasaki. This is the B-League, and it's Yokohama against Kawasaki. Yokohama wearing the white, attacking the basket to the left after winning the opening tip. Kai King now in the starting five had been coming off the bench, and clearly Yokohama looking for that spark. Inglis, I think, prefers coming off the bench as well as the big. And the pass down low to Terry. Back outside to Roscoe Allen. Yamauchi. And good defense by Yokohama, forcing the shot clock violation. So the first turnover of the game for Kawasaki. Ravenna gets into the lane. Passes it outside. Gary Clark, he's got it. Well, Clark, when he gets it going, he is about as good as they are in the B-League, but sometimes he just can't seem to get it going. So that's a good sign for Yokohama, for him to get his first three. First attempt. Ida. Here's Clark. Well, I said that was a good sign, but he misses the layup. Gets it up and gets it to go down. Well, sometimes opponents will lock in on Seiya Ando, not let him get going early, but he was able to force his way open there and get that shot. Let's see if Yoneso can get it going. Kai King with the tough assignment there. Ida comes in and maybe a little fortunate. He missed the layup there, but he was fouled. So going to the free throw line. Here it is again. Ida. Yeah, he definitely fouled him. First one, well, you got to get that first point, don't you? Oh boy, not good at all. Ida seems to be struggling just a little bit here at the start of this game. Ando for three. That's a good start for Seiya Ando. Second bucket for him already. And they desperately need, I think, Yoneso to knock one down here. They either need that or they need Allen going strong to the bucket. Or Yamauchi, okay, we'll take him, but he clangs one off the backboard. And a good hustle back. He's going to stay at this end. They pass it around. Offensive foul.
Offensive foul, number 3, Ando Seiya, 個人ファウル1つ目、チームファウル2つ目です。川崎ボール。
Kawasaki looking for their first points of the game. Nearly 3.5 minutes in. Yoneso puts it up. Yoneso puts it up and misses another one. Clark passes up the floor to Tarzuski, and an easy one, and it's 10-0 in favor of Yokohama B-CORSAIRS. Timeout for the Brave Thunders. Well, this type of start just really makes it difficult for Kawasaki Brave Thunders. And the reality is they need to put the brakes on this quickly, because Yokohama are also a team that will, you know, maybe a little uncertain coming into the game. And when they start having some success, it really is noticeable in their play. It really gives them that confidence to go out and play that style of game that Lassi Tuovi is looking for. And that is much more like it, coming right out of the timeout, taking it to the hoop, and you bring in the veteran Suyama, and he lays it up and in. Now, quickly, you got to improve the defense. They escape there. That was an easy one. You would put money on, say, Ando making that one. Here's Yonasu. This is more like it, right? Oh, a little bit of a heat check going back to the other day. Allen gets it up and knocks it down. And just like that, the deficit is halved. So good job by Katsuhisa, making sure his team gets a good shot going to the basket. Now they got it locked down on defense, and they do. They turn it, force the turnover. Ball goes off of Damian Inglis's hands. And Roscoe Allen going to the free throw line. So good response from Kawasaki coming out of the timeout. First one is good. So what looked like a potentially disastrous start for Kawasaki, now just a thing of the past. And when you say potentially disastrous, you say it because Kawasaki, remember, they're just one place off the bottom of the standings. And this is a good sign that they've been able to bounce back, close the gap to 4 points. And it's at this end where they really have to work. They got to get some stops. Meanwhile, can Yokohama get this man going? Damian Inglis. Nice dump. And the bucket for Tarzuski. Sudo making that positive impact coming off the bench. Suyama missing from the corner. Another Shimane Susono Magic player of last season. The ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay at this end. Shigeyama getting some early minutes. Well, here he is. Arai has really captured the attention of his coach, Lassi Tuovi, the last few games. Getting more minutes. Definitely not the finished article, but does play hard. And there is, Damian Inglis looks like he's a little bit slow off the mark today. Remember, these two teams will do it again tomorrow as well. Yama missing with the runner. Yonesu forcing the over and back. Good defense by number 11. Yep, good call. It looked like Yonesu helped the referees make that call. Hasegawa comes into the game. Still a key moment in the game here. Yokohama up 6. Can they get a stop? Emmanuel Terry just drives in and gets to the line. Boy, he wishes he had a three-point play opportunity. Ooh. And those are always the tough ones. You have a chance to get a three-point play, and then the next thing you know, the best thing you can do is get maximum 1 point. Hiroki Taniguchi and Mike Kotsar out today for Yokohama. Kotsar's been out for a long time, the Estonian international. Omar Jamaluddin and Kanta Mizuno are also out today for Kawasaki. Don't know what's going on with Jamaluddin. Only red shirts there for the rebound. Good activity on the boards by Terry, and there is a good drive and bucket from Roscoe Allen. And a foul in the backcourt. Good minutes from Emmanuel Terry. He goes out of the game, and Dusan Ristic comes into the game, number 14 for Kawasaki. And an easy one for Ristic. Finding it easy to score right now, Kawasaki getting layups. And another layup as well for Yokohama. There he is, the young man, Arai. Smart play. And another smart play for Suyama. There's a foul. Nice three-point shot for Allen, and Kawasaki, after a horrible start, have come back. Is that a two? And tied the game at 14. Well, it's got to be a little disconcerting for Lassi Tuovi, for his team to open up a big lead and to give it up so easily. Kiefer Ravena comes back into the game. Inglis tied up as he goes up, and Inglis again. Inglis is, excuse me, that was Inglis, and had Clark wide open, just couldn't get his hands on the ball. But Inglis sometimes just is off the pace a little bit, and it feels like that today. Ristic gets it up. I mean, everything about it. You know, he doesn't get the rebound. He gets tied up at the other end. He's slow to the loose ball. It just looks like he's off a step. Inglis. Could be that he doesn't feel well. Hasegawa steps up the line, makes the first, and Kawasaki have come all the way back. So 16-14, the Brave Thunder's on top. Ravena trapped, and another turnover for Yokohama. Now the pass over the head of Ristic. Inglis drives in. That's more like it. Damon Inglis, a player that should be able to dominate against most opponents. So let's see if he can build on that. Hasegawa back outside. Suyama. And Hasegawa fouled, so he will go to the line. First one's good for Hasegawa.
One more time.
Lassi Tuovi knows that he needs to get a win today. I mean, you don't beat the Utsunami of Rex. It's not the end of the world. They're one of the best teams, but you need to come out and beat teams, even on the road like Kawasaki. And Kawasaki know that if they can get a win today, that'll be a nice little continuation of recent form. And getting into the cylinder is the call, the foul on Shiroyama. Let's have a look at this again. see that cylinder foul more and more. There's Ando missing. Shinoyama short. And Ravenna, and that is short, and that is the end of one. And after a bright start, a 10-0 start for Yokohama, they found themselves down 18-16 against Yokohama, against Kawasaki Brave Thunders. Kawasaki leading at 18-16 over the Yokohama B-CORSAIRS.
ルールは14以内にフリースローラインからシュートを3本打って1本でもシュートが決まればチャレンジ成功です。見事成功した場合、会場の皆様にはスポーツデポアルペン全店でご利用いただける500円割引クーポン付きトレーディングカードをプレゼントいたします。さらにスポーツデポアルペンでは現在選手サイン入りユニフォームが当たるキャンペーンを開催中です。観客の皆さん、成功するように見守ってください。それでは参りましょう。スーパープレッシャーチャレンジスタート。10、9、8、7、6、5、4、3、2、1、残念でした。ぜひまたチャレンジしにいらしてください。以上、スーパープレッシャーチャレンジプレゼンテッドバイスポーツデポでした。
佐藤さん、リベンジマッチ出場ありがとうございました。
Scoring leaders today, Allen with 8 points, Yama and Hasegawa each with 4. Ristich has a pair for Kawasaki. Five for Ando, Tarzuski has 4, Clark 3, and both Inglis and Arai with 2 points for Yokohama. Yama getting some big minutes here early on. Kenta Mori checks into the game as well, the captain for Yokohama. He's got the ball now. Kiefer Ravenna from the wing, nope. Kenta Mori doing a good job moving his feet on defense, but the pass made to Ristich, and Ristich made that a little bit harder than it needed to be, missing against Inglis. Hasegawa stopping Ravenna. Now they look for an opening. Ando goes behind his back and he's fouled by Tsuyama, his former Magic teammate, Susanoo Magic teammate. Matsuzaki checks into the game for Yokohama. They pass it around. Inglis. So Damian Inglis with his second bucket. Allen returning to the game. He's got 8 points. He comes in for Ristich, who hasn't been quite as effective as his coach would have liked in the early going. Ravena with the fake. Oh! And good drive from, nice Euro step from Ravena. Keeper Ravena now up to Terry, and good hustle back by Gary Clark to knock it out of bounds.
Here we go!
And now that's a nice play, and Roscoe Allen has brought his A game today. He's got 10 points. And we still got 8 minutes to go in this first half. Nice turnaround, and the bank shot is good from Inglis. So Yama's pass intercepted. Now quick outlet pass, Ando. Oh. He's going to stay with Yokohama. Nice finish this time by Inglis. And a nice pump fake. Got Terry off his feet. So he will go to the line. And a fourth in the B-League at the free throw line, 87.6%. So not usually a guy you want to foul to put on the line. And he sinks the first. And makes the second. Saw Yuka Toyola, the assistant coach, standing up there waving the Yokohama players up. He wants to pick them up full court. Here's Yamauchi. Suyama. Vanessa bounce pass. Three-point shot by Suyama. Terry with the rebound. Able to get it, throw it off of Tarzuski. Yonesu for three. Well, hasn't been able to do what he did against Koshigaya yet. Here goes Allen. Oh, fakes it, gets in, and the blocking foul called on Tarzuski. Looked like he was set. He's got 3 fouls. Look at this. Let's have a look. Maybe was moving a little bit. So Tarzuski goes out. We'll just have to be frustrated on the bench. Inglis back on the court.
Let's go, Allen!
Well, it's really hard to know how this one's going to end up. Neither team able to seize command. Yokohama had the great start, a 10-0 lead. Kawasaki came back, took the lead at the end of the first quarter. Right now, it's Yokohama back up in front by 3, and Roscoe Allen, who's been the most effective player on this end of the court, at the line, and he misses the first. So he makes 1 of 2, and it's a 2-point lead for Yokohama. Say Endo with 7 points. Gets it to Inglis. Gary Clark open for 3. Oh, the ball goes off of Tsuyama. So another chance for Yokohama. That's the 5th turnover of the game for Kawasaki. Inglis open. They dare him to take it. He misses. And Yamauchi can't stay on his feet and able to get it to Allen, who gets it up and in. Good second effort there by Yamauchi, and we're tied once again. 14 points for Roscoe Allen. How about that? Nice play. Seiya Endo, he's got 9 points. Yonesu still looking for his first points. Yamauchi. Yamauchi backs up. Seiya Endo. Oh. Great work getting inside, but then just misses the layup. Well, Seiya Endo loses control. Turnover number 8 for Kawasaki, for Yokohama. Good job, Yamauchi. Both he and Yonesu, a couple of youngsters still learning the game, sitting down. See Tsuyama, one of the more veteran players in this Kawasaki team. Inglis, after a slow start, has 6 points. Just 1-3 for Kawasaki so far, 1 of 9, 2 of 9 for Yokohama. But what's worrying for Kawasaki is their free throw shooting at an abysmal 53.8%, just 7 of 13.
さあここからみんなも一つをしっかりとお願いしますからプッシュして前半リードしていきましょう。 Let's go Thunder! 川崎ボール
Yonesu comes back into the game.
Go, son, dance, go!
See if he can get something going. They desperately need his offense. Kawasaki probably the better team so far. They just haven't been able to make their free throws. If they do, they're winning this game. There's Tsuyama. And good activity on the boards from Terry, and he goes off. Looked like he wanted to dunk that ball and ended up changing his mind, tried to lay it up. Look at this. He's going to dunk it. He tries to tap it in there. Now he's going to dunk it, and then he lets it go, just misses the shot. And you ask yourself, how does a player miss a shot right there? And it just goes to show there's no such thing as a sure thing.
What's defense? Defense!
4 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the first half. Inglis down low, outside to Ravena for three. Yes! The Gilas man. 5 points for Kiefer Ravena, and it's a 5-point lead for Yokohama. Tsuyama lets it fly. Good rebound, Yamauchi. Oh, that's almost goal interference. It looked like that was, well, nobody's complaining over on the Yokohama bench. And quickly the other way, and it's Inglis with the bucket. And Yamauchi getting careless with the basketball, has it taken away, or fumbles it away, and Ravena goes in. Inglis with the rebound. Boy, incredible. Both teams missing shots right at the rim. Nice handoff. And Yonesu, can he finally get one to drop? And he does. Now let's see how that might impact things. And Lassie Tuovi must be pulling his hair out, because they had a great chance to go up by 6 and missed a couple of layups, and then they give up a 3-pointer. Well, that's been missing from the offense today, so let's see if Yonesu can get any more to go down.
Thank you, Agnes and Noru!
Well, a couple of times, Yokohama, it feels like they've let Kawasaki Brave Thunders off the hook. Going up big for their early lead, and then just up now and just not able to extend the lead. Now, coming out of the timeout, it's imperative they finish this first half strong. It's only a 2-point lead in the final 3 minutes. Ravena, what a sweet move. Ravena goes to his left hand. Wow. I didn't see that one going in. Nice move. Ristich back in the game as well. Yonesu, will it be a second in a row? No, it will not. They stay with it, and it's going to be Yokohama basketball. And then Inglis fouled. That's the third team foul. Third team foul for Kawasaki. Inglis spins, turns, well short. Now Yonesu and Kawasaki just looking for some rhythm on offense. They were doing pretty well for a while. It's those missed shots around the baskets that really killed them. And Suyama just won't drop. Yonesu brings it back outside. Roscoe Allen knocks down the three. Well, he's had a great first half. 19 points. Wow. Inglis answers with a three. Goes back up by 4. Roscoe Allen already over his season average. Ristic again, another miss. And Inglis fouled before the shot by Yonesu. Well, Roscoe Allen did have 30 points 4 games ago. He's had several games of 27, 28 points. So I think with 19 points right now, he has a chance to go for a season high. Yeah, that was a telegraph pass. Almost a turnover. That has been one of the problems for this Yokohama team today. Clark missing it from deep. And ball bounces out for a Yokohama rebound. Two fouls on Yonesu. Katsuhisa. So they are over the limit. Kentamori goes to the line and makes the first. Lead is 5. Kawasaki will be disappointed if they go to halftime trailing by any more than this. Although they'll know that they could easily be up by more as well. In the final minute, Allen has 19 points. Is he going to get another touch? Clark has just 3 points. There he is, hoping to force a turnover. Does not. And Katsuhisa calls another timeout. Three of Ravenna's 7 points in the game. And that's where I thought maybe it was, he interfered with it. And that was 2 of Damian Inglis's 11 points. 3 of Allen's 19 points.
Kawasaki ball. Let's offense. Kawasaki. 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 Kawasaki.
Final 30 seconds of this game and of the first half. Shot clock violation. Yokohama will make a defensive change here with Terry coming back into the game. Final 30 seconds. About a 7-second differential in the game clock and the shot clock, so Kawasaki should get it back. Seiya Ando. Oh, we're going to take it down. And nice three-pointer. Sudo. Great play. And that is a good finish to the half for Yokohama and a bad one for Kawasaki Brave Thunders. Three-pointer for Sudo pushes the lead up to 9 points. Yokohama on top, 41-32 against Kawasaki at halftime.
4月15日千葉ジェッツ戦1階アリーナ指定席チケットをペアでプレゼント。それでは行ってみましょう。ダンスダンスサンダーズスタート。
Jam, I got it, I got it. みんなで Down, 揺らせ揺らせその場で
仲良しの2人だ。パルダンスしてる。
みんなで
いい笑顔で振ってくれるねヨネスパンタオル。
何のタイムだまずはトイレかそうなら一大事
ロールも上手してるね。ダンスしてるぜ。
誰も見てない誰も覚えてないでも実は当たってるスポットライト目と目で通じ合う色っぽいまるでガードとエースのフォトライト。
しっかりアピールするカメラはあなたの方に来ます。
あでもこうでもどうでも手足バラバラ動かしゃいいらしいアリーナにも厨房のスタッフもノンスタッフ
キッズが振っていくよ。もっともっとシェイカー。
明日テストだとしてもロックスパークイントロールからアウトロールまであっという間の音の魔法。
あららちっちゃいお子ちゃんもダンスだ。いいよいいよ。
オーネでノーネノーノーでエナジー
おいいねいいね。ダンスダンスジャンプジャン
バリバリムービン川崎から宇宙の彼方に Jam, I got it, I got it みんなで Down 揺らせ揺らせその場で 鳴らせ鳴らせみんなでボールかませかませ
決勝戦はこの2組だ。果たしてどっちが優勝するのか。最後の最後までダンスダンスダンス。おめでとう。優勝者あなたには地熱者映画鑑賞検討試合観戦チケットが贈られます。ハーフタイム終了後から試合終了後30分以内に総合案内所までお越しください。ダンスサンダースカムリスポンサーラ・チタデラではサンダースファミリーの皆様にお楽しみいただくためさまざまな企画の開催を予定しております。最新情報はラ・チタデラ公式サイトまたは公式 SNS をご確認ください。以上ダンスサンダースプレゼントバイラ・チタデラでした。さあ続いては神奈川ダービースペシャルイベントをお楽しみください。ここからの進行は太一。
アシスタント MC の市川太一が進行させていただきます。それでは早速この方にご登場いただきましょう。バイク川崎バイクさんです。どうぞ。
レッツゴー。どうもどうも
ちゃんと。すごい。これ映ってますか？ここで。ここで映って、改めまして BKB ことバイク川崎バイクです。お願いします。去年ぶり去年も来させてもらったんですけども、今年も川崎つながりでこんなにね、もう盛り上げさせてくれると思ってなかったです。今年もロール、去年は初対面やったけれども、今年はもうすぐ握手ね、はいはい、ありがとう今年はアクセル全開ですぐ盛り上げていくぜ。そう、バイクだけにブーブー、ナイスブーブー、ありがとう。そうロールのブンブンで去年はもっと盛り上がったんで、はい、今年もお願いします。じゃあ皆さん行きましょう。ちょっとの時間ですけど、俺がバイクだけにって言ったら全員でこうブーブーって声出ししてより試合を盛り上げていきましょう。両手をいいですか？去年もやった。そうです。はい、これ命令です。すいません、強制です。ありがたい、いいですよ。はい、じゃあ俺がバイクだけにでみんなでこうブーブーって声ください。エンジン全開で盛り上げていこうぜ。いくよ、バイクだけに。ちょっとガス欠してますよ。今年も一発目がみんなシャイなんだから、もっといきましょう。もっとお腹から声出すと、もっとさっきのレッツゴーの方がすごかった。恥ずかしいのは今こっちなんで、もっといけるはず。もっと暴走していこうぜ。いくよ、バイクだけに。一気に圧倒的だよ、バイクだけに。オッケー、最後までガス欠すんだよ、バイクだけに。いいよ、じゃあ今日は BKB を一番のベンテで来たって人はバイクだけに。嘘つけそんなに追ってくれた、嬉しい、ありがとうございます。今日はブレイブで神奈川ダービーってことで、はい、川崎ブレイブサンダース応援してるよって人はバイクだけに。そうやね。じゃあ相手の、B コルセアーズのファンだよって人はバイクだけに。どこだこの辺に結構ありがとう、ナイスブンブンでした。嬉しい。まさに今日は神奈川ダービーってことなんで、なんていうんやろ、ほんまそれ BKB が作れるというか、ロールいい？ちょっと作って、めっちゃうまいから。俺がこう B で K で B なんだけど、B コルセアーズと川崎ブレイブサンダースの試合楽しいね。 BKB ヒーヤススス、ありがとうもっとスソロールのスススの方が見たいから、みんなこれ可愛くない？シャッターチャンスじゃない？ゆっくりやろうかいね。ヒーヤススス、短っ手足短っその中ありがとう、めっちゃやってくれて。でもロール、今日は俺だけじゃないやんか、その来てる人が。会いたい人おるよな。もう呼ぶか、じゃあせっかくやからな。ロール会いたい。ロールも今日はもう一人、ちょっと待って、喋ってた今日はもう一人ゲスト来てくれてますので、その人お呼びしましょう。こいつだ、どうぞ。
どうもこんにちは。こんにちは。
ケム
先導してくれてありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。横浜と川崎の間で育ちました松井けむりです。お願いします。
けむり。
ありがとうございます。本当にもう横浜と川崎の本当ちょうど間で実家があった男なんで、今日
それのゆかりでね、
ぴったりということで呼んでいただきました。
そうなんです。
そうなんですよね。
前半の、始まる前に俺ら来てたんですけども、お客さんが増えて、
そうですね。
さっきちょっと話まだ聞かなかった人いると思うんで、一応言っとこうか。
一応言っておきましょう。
本当申し訳ないんですけど、僕が川崎で呼ばれて、彼は住居で呼ばれたんですけど、2人とも学生時代の部活が、せーの、卓球部です。ごめんなさい。
卓球部です。すみません。はい。
これがさっきも盛り上がって、すみません。
体育館の隅っこにいました。
バスケ部の横にはいたということで、はい。
本当にね、ちょっとバイクさんあれっすよ。ずるいっすよ、バイクさんばっかり BKB のポーズしてもらったりとか。
ロールがやっぱこの手足の短い BKB が去年も大流行で、
めちゃくちゃ可愛いっすよね。
微笑ましく見てくれ。そう
なんですよ。ちょっと僕もちょっとポーズあるんですよ、実は。僕も
煙のポーズ。いや、俺はさ、こんなブンブンとかあるけど、何煙のギャグとかないやろ。
そうですよ。僕実は YouTube でしかやってないんですけど、俺っていうギャグがありまして、知ってるよって人いますか？意外と
結構おる。やっぱ
意外とですよ。知ってるよだから、ちょっとだけ、その方のためだけにやります。
ちょ ょっとやってみて、カメラに向かってちゃんと。
いきます。
はい。
あれ
なるほど。
なるほどじゃないですか。これをちょっと今日、はい、ロールと一緒にやりたくて、
ロールは正直この BKB もできるから、
はいはい、
そんな余裕でできるやろな。
確かに。じゃあちょっとロール一緒にやってみよう。
ロールできる？
カメラに向
分
かって。
かった、俺って言うだけやで。どうなんのこれ。
いくよ。せーの。あれ
違う違う違う違う。手曲げてるだけやから。
自分を刺してるかどうか。
やってるだけ。
でもめちゃくちゃ可愛いロール。
ロールブンブンはやってみて。ブンブン、あ、ブンブンはね、わかんのよ。
ブンブンできんじゃん。
スススはスススススス。はい。
あ、でもわかるわかる。俺は
なんか
腕が上がっただけなんで。
ロールがもったいない。
ロールに向いてないポーズしちゃった。ありがとうございます。
ありがとうな。でも
本当に
本当今日はね、この休憩時間っていうんですか、ハーフタイム。さっきも俺ら試合見させてもらって、すげえ迫力やなとか言いながら。でも一応な、これ言ったらウケるやろなっていうの一個あるので、これ言っときますね。
何ですか？
いやー、令和ロマンの煙やのに、今日は横に車じゃなくてバイクがおるとはな。
車輪違いでね。
サングラス取りました。今アップで映ってますか？
映ってるかな、アップで。
一応去年も言ったけど、シングルベッドの頃のシャランキューのつんくさんみたいな。
似てるな。つんくさんに似てるな。ロールにめちゃくちゃ受けましたよ。
ロールつんく世代。シ
ャランキューの世代、ロールって。
ロールつんく世代。
そんなことないと思うけど。
せっかくですから、時間もないんですけど、4面あるから、ロールと決めポーズ写真撮ってもらいましょう。
確かに撮ってもらいましょう。
前の人はね撮ったから、じゃあこっち、
はい、こっち側向きましょう。
そうですか。ちょっと
じゃあロール真ん中で。
ロール真ん中で、なんかこう、ほら、いいカメラの人多いから。
はい、確
ロ
かに。
ールブンブンと俺どっちやる？
ブンブンと俺どっちがいい？やりたい？ブンブンかい。得意な方やりたい。ブンブンやらせてもらおう。
ぜひ収めてください。ブンブンブンブンブンね。ブンブン、まあ動画もありか。ブンブン。
回してください。
ありがとうございます。こちらも行きましょうか。
こっちも行きましょう。
こっちもね、カメラでね。
はいはいはい。
ロールこっち。ススできる？ススス。
ススス。
はい。もう俺これぐらいの速さでやって。
無理ですって。酷ですって、さすがに。ヘトヘトになりますよ。
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
じゃあこっちは俺で行こうか。
あ、俺で行きましょう。
こっち俺で行こうか。はい。せーの。
俺ってね。ありがとうございます。
はい、ありがとうございます。
はいはいはい。
時間がもうないらしいよ。
時間がもうない。
あ、どっちやったっけ？向く方。
時間が、何がですか？
向く方どっち？
向く方こっちです。
向く方こっちか。
なんで急に全部わかんなくなったんですか？
あそこのね、やっぱこの流星選手とのこのすごい T シャツは買ってくれてる人いるんですか？
そうそうそうそう。
これ買ってくれてるよって人どれぐらいいますか？
あっちにいらっしゃいますよ、たくさん。
そこ固まってる。
はい。
買ってくれたよって人、バイクだけに。全然少ないね。さっき言っときますけど、このスーパーコラボ、売れ残ったら、俺じゃなくて流星さん恥かかすことになるんで。その辺だけ皆さん。
僕も今着てます。
そうそう。
僕も今着てますんで、はい、これ。
背中のこれがいいんでね。
これが背中いいですから、
これがかっこいいですから。
さっき我々わざわざグッズ売り場まで行って売上調査してまいりました。
売上調査しました。はい。
で一人悩んでる方いたんで、僕らで売りに行きましたから。そんぐらい本気でやってますから。
普段使いならネイビーがいいですよって言いに行きましたけど。
普段使いしやすい色もありますんでね。
でもあの人買ってなかったな。
買ってなかったです、この人は。
はい、これいつまで喋っててんから、まだ喋ってていいんですか？
喋っていい。
あ、もうダメって言ってた。
もうダメ。
ということで皆さんごめんなさい、時間いっぱい来ました。引き続き試合楽しみに応援しています。エンジン切りましょう。バイクだけに。ナイスブーム煙と BKB でした。
ありがとうございました。ありがとうございます。
ロールもありがとう。
ありがとうございます。
バイク川崎バイクさん、令和ロマン松井けみりさん、本日はありがとうございました。以上、本日のハーフタイムイベントでした。
ある日、海オスと出会った。 ここで B リーグよりお知らせです。今年も B リーグマスコットオブザイヤー2025-26の投票を実施中です。9回目となるマスコットオブザイヤー、投票形式での開催は今年でラスト。 B1、B2、B3 リーグのクラブのマスコットが対象となります。投票は4月5日日曜日23時59分まで、ウェブ、B リーグ公式 LINE、B リーグカード、LINE コミュニティで投票できます。投票方法や詳細は特設サイトをご覧ください。川崎ブレイブサンダースからホームゲームのお知らせです。4月15日水曜は4シーズンぶりに轟で激突、千葉ジェッツ戦です。 B リーグ10年間を共に盛り上げてきた好敵手千葉ジェッツとお互いのプライドをかけて戦います。4月22日水曜はホーム最終節琉球ゴールデンキングス戦です。今シーズンを応援してくれた皆様に直接ありがとうの気持ちを伝えたいというチームの思いから、試合終了後選手が皆様をハイタッチでお見送りいたします。ホーム轟最終戦、ぜひ会場へお越しください。
41-32, Yokohama B-CORSAIRS on top of Kawasaki Brave Thunders. And here's how it started. Yokohama coming out, starting fast with a 10-0 lead. Kawasaki looking like they were in real trouble. After a timeout, Tsuyama got a layup to get him going. And then they ended up battling back, getting the three-pointer from Allen. Ended up taking the lead. Good work from Sudo and Tarzuski. Remember, Tarzuski has 3 fouls in the first half. Ristic coming into the game, getting a layup. There's the young, impressive Arai. Shinuyama, a little over-the-shoulder pass back into the lane to Roscoe Allen, who had 19 points in the first half. It took a while for Damian Inglis to kind of find his way into the game, but once he did, he started to make an impact as well. He's got 11 points. Here he is passing it outside to Ravena. Ravena with 7 points here, and this is the first and only 3 so far for Yonesu. For Kawasaki, one of their problems is they haven't shot it well from deep well enough, but Roscoe Allen did get that 3. Sudo hearing a three-pointer, and it's 41-32. That 3 was the last points of the game, and it gave Yokohama some momentum. And let's see if this time they can press home the advantage rather than let Kawasaki come back. But again, as you look at some of the numbers, 5 points off turnovers for Kawasaki, 12 for Yokohama, who also have 18 points in the paint compared to 14 in the paint for Kawasaki Brave Thunder. Second chance points, 11 for the hosts, and just 4 for Yokohama. Yokohama haven't been able to get out and run like they'd like to. It's just 2 points on the fast break. 18 points from the bench, though, for Yokohama. Of course, that's not surprising considering Inglis comes off the bench. 10 for Kawasaki. And their biggest lead was 10 right now. After that 3 from Sudo, they've got a 9-point lead. Key players, Yonesu just 3 points. 9 meanwhile for Ando. So again, Yonesu needs to get it going, you would think, for Kawasaki if they're going to have some success today. Ando capable of going off for a big number, and we saw the great play from Yonesu in midweek when he had 5 3-pointers, so he's always capable of getting hot as well. Probably a good move to start the game with Kai King on Yonesu. He's 23 years of age, Yonesu. Figures to have a long, solid career.
Kawasaki ball!
Second half underway. Kawasaki with possession. Now attacking the basket to the left on your screen. And just as he kind of started the game, missing that one. Ida hasn't scored yet. He's now missed all 3 of his shots. Nice bounce pass. Oh, Ando misses the layup. Great play, though, by Yokohama. We've seen so many missed layups today. Yamauchi, he's not going to miss this one. He's got a chance for a 3-point play. Great drive. That's his game right there. So Ravenna picks up his second. Good hustle by Yonesu, so it could end up being a big trip down the floor. He gets a 3. Yes! Wow. 5-point trip down the floor, and it's 41-37. Second 3 for Yonesu. And with Yonesu, look at that. Oh, almost a steal by Ida. Yonesu is the type of player that is not going to lose confidence shooting the basketball. He's going to keep putting them up, and he's going to look for his opportunities. And he could shoot Yokohama right back into, or Kawasaki right back into this and into the lead. Remember, he had 5 threes in the last game to win over Koshigaya. Traveling on Inglis. Moved his pivot foot. I mean, he moved it. I'm not sure that merited a travel. Just wonder if it was the overall movement of his body that made it look even worse than it was. Yamauchi, another one. Take the high percentage look. Yamauchi, it's on offer. Use the athleticism. Really 2 impressive drives by him here in the third quarter. Sudo with the turnaround. Played very well today, too. 5 points. Also has some assists. A couple of assists for Sudo. And Yonesu this time tries to get in, or rather Iida, and blocking his path was Sudo, so turns it over. Remember, Tarzuski with 3 fouls on the bench for Yokohama. Ando from the wing, drives, has it knocked out of his hands again. Now quickly they go, Kawasaki. I really like what Yamauchi's been able to do, and then you've got Yonesu, and obviously Allen. Got plenty of options on offense. Here's Allen, that's a long 3 for him. You would think you'd be able to get a little bit better shot than from that far out. Oh, nice fake, nice finish. Poor keeper Rivera has got some game, doesn't he? We've seen him with the Euro step, we've seen him with the 3, we've seen him do it all today. Oh, goes off the hands of Allen, but fortunately for Kawasaki, they're going to keep the basketball because it went off of Inglis. Some good minutes from Hasegawa in the first half, so he comes back early in the second. Here's Yamauchi, did not get it off in time. Inglis open, got it. Good job, Damian Inglis. Back to a 9-point advantage. Open 3 for Yonesu. Sudo, boy, he's been good. He's got 8. And it's the biggest lead of the game now for Yokohama B-CORSAIRS as Katsuhisa has to call a timeout. Sudo playing like a veteran.
It's time to dance with Iris. Here we go.
And you would have thought that it was Kai King that would have had a bigger impact on the game, guarding Yonesu, but it's Sudo coming off the bench who's really getting it done today.
They are Iris.
Yamauchi having some success driving to the basket.
Everybody,
And again, look at the shooting numbers.
clap with Iris.
3-point shooting much better now for Yokohama. Took a while to warm up, but now that they have, they're shooting 46.7%. Shinoyama back in the game, number 7. And Suyama also in, misses it from deep, but the long rebound for Hasegawa. Much more veteran lineup on the court right now. And Hasegawa knocks down the 3. To the corner, Clark Nice. Boy, they are really hot now. 8th three-pointer of the game for Yokohama, and they go up by 12 again. Shiniyama passes to the cutter, and there is the trailer, and there is Terry with the jam. Ando closing in on 1,100 threes in his career, needs a couple more. Here he is, gets it up, and this one does not drop. Shiniyama back outside, wide open. Tsuyama for three. Yes! And back to a 7-point game. Well, all hands on deck, and especially the veterans, Hasegawa, and now Tsuyama making a three. Inglis for three. He's got it. And a three-point shooting contest is broken out here in Kawasaki. 17 now for Inglis. He's got 3 threes, 3 of 4. Tsuyama missing. Inglis again, all the way in for the layup. Lead back to 12. Allen. Kawasaki not getting many stops right now. Allen drives. Gets it to the trailer. Shiniyama has it blocked. Now in the open floor. And Hasegawa with the foul on Clark. Inglis getting a well-deserved break. He's had a great start to the second half. 17 points. Kai King comes in, as does Tarzuski. Ravenna also back in the game. Good D, Hasegawa. Clark fumbles it. That's a couple of near turnovers. They escape Yokohama, and Ravenna misses it from deep. Good signs defensively. 3.5 minutes remaining in this quarter, and the captain, Kentamori, with the foul. Here's the dump. And, oh boy, Roscoe Allen really wanted that one to drop. He's got 2 free throws coming, and Tarzuski, meanwhile, picks up his 4th foul. Some days it's just not your day, and it's one of those days for Tarzuski. Just a little bit slow, getting into positional defense. Oh no, they called the foul on Kentamori, so that was a break for Tarzuski. And meanwhile, Allen, who had 19 points in the first half, goes to the line and scores. Makes the first of 2. His season high is 30 points. Doesn't have a ton of arch on that shot, but does make the second. Well, Yokohama were right on the edge of blowing this thing wide open. Right now it's a 10-point game, and they still may do that, but here's a dump to Tarzuski, and again, when it's not your day, balls like that don't drop through the hoop, so he's going to the line for 2 free throws. That is the first free throw miss of the day for Yokohama. They're 4 of 5. Katsuhisa took over for Nano Ginsberg, promoted from his assistant role. Allen goes all the way. Looked like he was going to dunk it. Gets it back and lays it up and in. Stayed with it. 23 for Allen. Good job. Oh, looked like Shinuyama had stepped in front.
Watch
this again. Oh, maybe not. Good move by Toyovi to get English back in the game while he's in his rhythm. Just need a minute to sit down. Now he's back. Ravena for 3. Oh my. That is a good looking shot. Keeper Ravena today. He's become kind of that player in this Yokohama team that really hits those back-breaking shots against opponents. Ravena up the floor, and Hasegawa fouls Tarzuski. Starting to feel like Yokohama are not going to surrender the lead this time. Oh, unsportsmanlike foul. They have indeed called the unsportsmanlike on Hasegawa, so this gets really complicated now. This gets really complicated. Wasn't making a basketball play is the ruling, so 2 free throws and possession for Yokohama.
Free throw, 2 shots.
So the first one is good. And again, they will keep possession. This is their biggest lead of the game, 13 points. Ravena. Mori gets it back. Now the pass intended for Inglis, thrown right into the hands of Kawasaki, and the whistle blows, but the foul before the shot.
回個人ファール3つ目チームファール4つ目です川崎ボールさあサービスファミリーもっと声出していこう川崎
Oh, so Yama goes down, fouled by Kai King.
ファール横浜23番キングファイ個人ファール4つ目チームファール5つを超えました
I think it's a tough call on him. So free throws stop the clock, but it's a 14-point lead for Yokohama, and for Kawasaki, they have really gone off the boil because of the three-point shooting, especially by Yokohama in this second half.
One more time.
Well, free throw misses have plagued this Kawasaki team all day. And the turnaround good from Kiefer Ravena. 14 points. Yokohama looking like they're going to get that 20th win today. Ravena to his right. Clark. Imperative to get some points here, and they get the alley-oop jam from Emmanuel Terry. And they'll take that. And they might get it back for another attempt as well.
Yokohama ball. Let's defense. Defense.
Inglis to Clark. And Kawasaki ball. So they've got a chance here, down 13, to get another bucket. Got to go quick. Well, he takes it, I think, way too early. Seems like they should have a play there where they could throw it close to midcourt, get a much better shot. But anyway, 67-54, Yokohama B-CORSAIRS on top of Kawasaki at the end of 3.
Thank you, Ivan! Silence family, B.LEAGUE control! Master defense! みんなでオフェンスを封じ込めていこう! Defense!
Fourth quarter action underway here in Kawasaki. And Yokohama looking to slam the door shut. With that 20th win of the season, can they get it done against Kawasaki, who are coming off that midweek win here over Koshigaya Alphas? Clark misses it from deep. I don't think there's any doubt Kawasaki can come back. They just got to make some shots. And good D from Seiya Ando, taking it away from Yamauchi. Seiya Ando going for his second three of the day. He's got it. And now he's one shy of 1,100 in his professional career. And the steal, Shinuyama's pass intercepted. Clark for three, that's all. Long rebound for Shinuyama, quickly to Yamauchi. Ingles goes in, gets the block. Great hustle down the floor by Roscoe Allen. And that is why you always follow on the break. Now Ingles, after getting that block, appears to have picked up a little bit of an injury. Maybe he turned his ankle. I know he's had some foot issues. Good hustle, though, by Ingles. Watch this. Oh. It looks okay there. I'm not sure when it happened. Could be aggravated some type of injury. Berzuski in. And here comes Kawasaki again. Well, that three-pointer from Seiya Ando. He hasn't really forced any yet today. Just 2 of 5 from three-point range. And the lob, good defense by Matsuzaka to prevent the alley-oop. Yamauchi looking at his options. Oh, he's got to step back and take a three. Wow. I would not have thought that was the shot they were looking for, but if you can make it, nobody can question it, that's for sure. Back to an 11-point deficit. 2.5 minutes into the final quarter. Inglis gets the baseline and goes right around Roscoe Allen and is also fouled.
ファウル川崎25番ロスコアレン個人ファウルのバスケットカウントワンスロー川崎選手交代11番ヨネス・レオト入りました。横浜選手交代18番オリビー・ケンタ入りました。
Deficit is 13, still plenty of time. And Yamauchi, it's okay. Now for me, that's a much better shot than a step back three, which he made, and he misses the one driving. So Matsuzaki making himself available, runs the baseline. Ando, is he gonna get that third three of the day? Go to 1100? Nope. He got that off too late. But it's probably too early to be thinking about the clock. But if you are thinking about the clock, at least Yokohama used up all 24 seconds. Yamauchi, air ball. Yonesu is in the game now, number 11. It's probably the three-point shooter. You want him to get some looks, but here is Ando, and then fouled right at the end by Yamauchi. So Yamauchi's going to go out of the game. Well, Yokohama looked tired, but they're still up by 13. We're into early April, so getting closer to the end of the season. You can understand maybe some of the players are tired. We'll say Ando makes the first. Yamauchi sits down. Allen would have made that in the first half, but not here as the lead is 15, and Kawasaki really on the back foot right now. Wide open, Kenta Mori. Manuel Terry's definitely got his share of rebounds today. He's got 12 rebounds. 10 for Inglis. Here's Terry, and then loses it. And Ravena fouled by Yonesu, or Suyama. Korzuski leans in. Just not working for him today. Oh, he finds a wide open Gary Clark for the dunk, and the lead balloons to 17. Yokohama in complete command. Well, Yokohama will have, these two teams will play again tomorrow, and then Yokohama will face Akita, Northern Happiness, and then Altieri Chiba in a couple of games, and Albert Tokyo. That'll be a tough one on April 15th. Then they'll have a couple on April 18th and 19th against Sunrockers Shibuya, April 22nd against Chiba, and then Sendai 89ers a couple of games. So they got every chance of going 500 or better down the stretch. Kawasaki, meanwhile, got 25 points from Roscoe Allen today. They've got Yokohama today and tomorrow. Then they've got Sunrockers Shibuya in midweek, and then a couple against Gunma Crane Thunders, one against Chiba Jets, two against Osaka Evesa, and then one against Ryukyu Golden Kings, a couple against Kochigaya, and two more against Yokohama at the end of the season. So yeah, so Yokohama's last two games, in fact, are against Kawasaki, and that will be at the international pool in Yokohama. Roscoe Allen missing a little bit too much. Second half, just the three-point shooting really sparked, really gave this team a lift. Here's another three. Oh, it didn't bank in. Had it banked in, that would have been 1,100 for his career. 1,100 threes. Yokohama now 11 of 28 from three-point range. So both Kai King and Sudo on the bench right now. Ida from deep. Been that kind of day for him as well. Eden now 0 for 3 from three-point range.
Kawasaki ball.
3:50 remaining, 17-point lead. Suyama short. Ida from deep, finally. His first from 4 attempts, and gets it back to a 14-point deficit. Just gives his team a faint hopes. Is Yokohama going to be in a rush here to put it up? Might they take more time off the clock? Well, they just get it. They run the offense and they get a layup. Inglis with 23 points. Allen And Kiefer Ravena fouls Ida.
ファウル4番10番キーファーだからこの12ファウル3つ目チームファウル5つ目です4番選手交代25番テーブルラズスキー入りましたチームファウル5つを超えるのためフリースロー2ショット
Ida misses the first, and this game appears to be headed towards an inevitable conclusion. A win for Yokohama. The second one is good, gets it back to a 15-point deficit. Taking plenty of time off the clock. Skip pass, Inglis down low, and Tarzuski fouled by Ida. Well, the way that Tarzuski, he has made 3 of his 4 free throws today, so I think he'd rather make him earn it from the line than get the dunk. He's up at 80% now. Yep, so he only makes 1 of 2. So the foul keeps the damage to 1, but the clock is now the enemy for Kawasaki without question. Tsuyama for 3. Just can't make those shots today. 8 of 28 from 3-point range. Tsuyama 1 of 8. Nice bounce pass, give and go. Oh, Tarzuski going for the follow. Boy, when it's just not your day, it's not your day. And he misses that one. Now the pass out to Tsuyama. Well, that's a 5-point swing right there. And that gets it back to a 13-point deficit. And if you're Lassie Tuovi, you're probably not worried, but maybe a little bit agitated, knowing that for all intents and purposes, the game should be over. But in reality, with 2 minutes remaining, this is still a potential comeback for Kawasaki. I think, and this is a big if Yokohama helped them by turning it over, by taking quick shots. So 13 points, the difference. Can Kawasaki get some pressure, maybe force a turnover, and make this interesting down the stretch? Well, they were ready for the press. They came out. Oh, and they do force the turnover. Good job, Terry. Back outside. And a three-pointer. Now it's a 10-point game. Yonesu, his third 3 of the day. And look at that, the defense from Ida. And 3 seconds have gone off the shot clock, so they might be in a little bit of a rush here. Good job not giving up. Stranger things have happened than a team coming back from a 10-point deficit. Timeout, Lassie Tuovi. So 79-69. They advance the ball so they don't have to. Okay, so 79-69. Oh, he's going to take a quick shot and going to ice it. At least he thinks so. 16 points for Sei Ando. 12-point advantage, timeout, Kawasaki. That surprised me a little that he would take this shot so quickly, but if you're a Yokohama fan, at least if he makes it, you're not too plus. But if he misses that and Kawasaki go down and knock down a three, then you're having that additional nervousness, anxiety. Well, the beauty of basketball is that with the three-point shot and the 24-second shot clock, that kind of speeds the game up, and it does give you some opportunities if you're trailing. And it puts a little bit of pressure on the opponent to execute. So they advance the ball, they lose 10 seconds off the shot clock, but that's not a concern because they don't want to mess around too much. And good job, Kentamori, reaching in, knocking it out of bounds. It's not 100% necessary to take the three here. They might take a two. Terry has it. Not a huge offensive threat from outside. And Suyama misses. Terry not able to get his. So he's got 16 rebounds, 17 rebounds, 81-69. And again, another great take by Ravenna. Drives, looks off the defender, then keeps the ball, fakes the pass. And you can see that Katsuhisa thinks his team still has a chance here. And it's also an opportunity to practice coming back in these difficult situations. Never give up until it's over. That's the message. So the ball back in bounds. They got to go quickly here. Ball knocked out of bounds with 1:02 remaining. There's a missed shot. Tarzuski with the rebound. This time Yokohama handled the pressure. Sudo, who is really crucial today in big moments. Nice pass. They get it around. Taking as much time off the clock. And now the turnover. So Tsuyama puts Ravenna on the line. Keeper Ravenna, Igwe comes into the game. It's all up now, 7.9 seconds remaining. Nomoto also comes in for Kawasaki. Ravenna with 17 points. So final seconds ticking off the clock. One last chance for Kawasaki. And Tsuyama gets it up from a long way out, and that makes it a 14-point game. Oh, Yokohama just too good in the second half. Offensively, much better shooting rhythm, 85-71. Yokohama win it over Kawasaki Brave Thunders. So we will go down to the court. We're going to hear from Lassi Tuovi. Kawasaki fans saying thank you, or the players saying thank you to their fans, and also the Yokohama fans applauding their B-CORSAIRS. So the Kawasaki fans came out to see another win today, and the players appreciate the support. They go around. Well, you know, all things considered, you know, it's been a difficult season for Kawasaki. Change of coach, maybe some injuries, especially that man right there not coming back till, what was it, late Feb? Hasegawa saying thank you. They want to try to finish this season as strongly as possible, come back, be ready to go next year or next season. And despite the loss, it feels that I think there's kind of a positive vibe, what I can see from this Kawasaki team. So that's a credit to the management, to the fans, to the coach, and to the players for realizing it's been a difficult season. Here's Lassi Tuovi, so we'll listen to him. He's going to stay out on the court and talk to us.
コーチ、今日の勝利おめでとうございます。今日のゲーム振り返っていかがでしたか?
Well, you know, this was excitement. You know, we haven't played Kawasaki in all years, so it was first time, first date. I think we've been playing lately very well, and after the difficult game against Brex, we wanted to, you know, react and bounce back together, and I think we did a pretty good job.
そうですね、やっぱり今日の試合はとてもエキサイティングな試合だったと思いますし、今シーズンは初めてカナダダミ川崎戦で、前回の宇都宮戦で自分たちは負けてしまっていろんな課題があった中で、今回はしっかりとバウンスバックして、いい試合をしようという話をして、それを遂行できたということで非常に嬉しい勝利です。
前半ファールトラブルでかなり苦しんだと思うんですけど、今日その立ち直れたところってどこだったんでしょう?
Well, this is the story of the last part of the season. So many games, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday. So every game day, different players needs to step up, and that 3 minutes from Kanta was very important to protect our big guys. So that shows that, you know, that's one of the key for the win, that everybody step up.
そうですね、やっぱり今のシーズンの終盤何が起きるかわからない中で、水曜の試合、土日の試合ってどんどん続く中で、本当にいつもいろんな選手がステップアップしてもらいたいという気持ちがもちろんありますし、今回に関してはそのファウルトラブルの中で、前の選手が3分、4分しっかりつないでくれたということで、チームもいい形で勝利できたというふうに思います。
バックトゥーバックのゲームで何が一番難しさっていうのをお聞きしたいんですけど。
Yeah, absolutely, Kawasaki will react, but I think, you know, this is also for us a very special weekend, because, you know, you see here behind how many fans, how many boosters we have behind of us, so the energy will not be a problem. We just need to, you know, take care of the ball and play together like today, and that's the key.
川崎さんはしっかりと明日修正してくると思いますし、でも それよりかはやっぱり自分たちがどうすればいいかというのももちろんあるので、その分自分たちのエナジーというところに関してなんですけど、ここに本当にいろんなブースターの皆さんが応援に来てくれている中で、自分たちは本当にそこでまた明日もしっかりとやるべきことをやってしっかり勝利にブースターの皆さんのために導きたいなというふうに思っているので、それがしっかりできるように頑張りたいなと思います。
明日も期待しています。ありがとうございます。
Thank you ありがとうございます。また明日。
So we'll look back at the highlights and some of the final scoring, some of the final stats. But before that, we'll hear from Kiefer Ravena.
勝利おめでとうございます。今日のゲームを振り返っていかがでしたか？
I feel very happy and tired at the same time. You know, it was a tough game. You know, a derby like this, you know, it's all about pride and it's all about execution. And I feel like we were able to execute more towards the end game where it mattered the most.
今日の試合は勝ててもちろん嬉しいですし、本当にタフな試合だったので、疲れもあります。やっぱりこういう神奈川ダービーという試合の中ではやっぱりお互いがプライドを持って戦う中で、今回は自分たちが勝利できたというのは非常に嬉しいですし、これを続けられたらいいなというふうに思います。
今日の試合も18得点ということで、ここ数試合僕横浜のゲームずっと見てるんですけど、やっぱり一番大事なところで今日もそうだったんですけど、こう流れを変えるような得点、アシスト、リバウンドっていうところだったんですけど、その辺いかがですか
？I'm just doing my role. You know, I'm very blessed to have, you know, a lot of teammates who give me confidence, coaching staff who put me in good positions, and of course the boosters that give me energy to play in every single game. You know, it's a tough April schedule. There's a lot of games, but with those people behind me, you know, I get to play very well.
本当に自分は自分の役割を果たそうと思って頑張っているだけで、その中でやっぱりチームメートの皆さんがいいパスをくれたり、コーチ陣、スタッフ陣がちゃんと準備をしてくれているという中で、そしてブースターさんの応援のおかげで、自分はこういうふうにプレーできていますし、本当にこれを続けられるように、明日も頑張っていきたいなというふうに思います。
ありがとうございました。明日も期待してます。
Oh, thank you very much. Hoping to come out with a victory as well.
ありがとうございます。また明日も勝てるように頑張りたいなと思います。
Well, here's a look back at the highlights. And it was Yokohama that set the pace early, scoring the game's first 10 points. Seiya Endo came in, had a chance to get to 1,100 today from three-point range, 1,100 threes. He got 2. Suyama made some plays, but you felt like there was too much on him today. Allen, meanwhile, did great, especially in the first half when he had 19 points. Ristich didn't really come in and do as much today. I don't know what it was. His first appearance didn't look like he was going to have as much success. Ended up with just 2 points. And after a slowish start, Damian Inglis got it going. But again, you heard the coach, Lassie Tuobi, talking about how they played as a team. And that was why they were successful. And, you know, when you say you play well as a team, well, how many assists did you get? They had 22 assists in the game, so they passed it. Roscoe Allen again. Allen had 19 of his 25 points in the first half. if Yamauchi can, I think he's just going to get better the more that he plays. If he can, get some consistency finishing, he's going to be good. He's young, got age on his side, time on his side. Hasegawa has made a lot of those jump shots in his career. Well, you got to really appreciate the effort from Terry today. 16 rebounds to go with his 4 points. He did what they asked of him. And that was Tsuyama's one of his 2 threes on the game, on the day. One too many weapons in the Yokohama team today, including this guy right here. So Ravena with 18 points. And with the alley-oop jam for Terry. And it felt, really felt like all the way up to the 2-minute mark in this game is the second three for Ando, leaving him one shy of 1,100. It really felt like up to the last couple of minutes, they felt like they had a chance to win this game, Kawasaki. This is when I thought maybe he didn't make the right decision, but he did. He made the three, so you can't complain with that. I think that was a tired foul. Roscoe Allen just wasn't able to move his feet. Ida finally knocking down a three. Terry, unselfish, makes the pass. Terry also had 5 assists. That's a team player when you think about it. He has more assists, more rebounds than he does points when he only took 5 shots. So good job for Terry. So that's how it finishes. And you look at the numbers, that tells you one story. Not always, but three-point shooting definitely. Free throw shooting was a real problem today for Kawasaki. Kind of put them on the back foot. They could have had a much better start to the game, been able to relax. Well, maybe not relax, but could have, built a lead in the first half. Got points off turnovers. You got bench points. 35 bench points for Yokohama. 23 of those coming from Damian Inglis. So it could be a little bit of a misleading stat when you think here's a guy that, again, could easily start in the game, but comes off the bench. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Allen with 25 points led the way, all scores. Terry had the 16 rebounds and the 7 assists for Shinoyama. 23 and 10 for Inglis, and 4 assists for Ando to go with his 16 points. And again, he will go into Yokohama's next game. 1 3-pointer shy of 1,100 for his career. And Yonesu never really caught fire today. Like, that could have made a big difference. He did get a little hot in the second half, but overall, I think you'd have to say that Seiya Ando won that battle today. And again, Yanesu, exciting talent. The best is yet to come for him. And Sayando already one of the premier guards really in the competition. So final score 85-71. Yokohama win it over Kawasaki. Thanks for joining us, everybody. And again, just looking at the schedule, Kawasaki at home against Yokohama tomorrow. So these two teams doing it again on Sunday. Thanks for watching.